Welcome to class 9 students. Today in this video, I'm going to explain you about triangles. Chapter Triangles. In triangles chapter, what we will discuss about congruency of triangles. Congruency means triangles. If there are two triangles, if both the triangles are having same shape and same size, then triangle will be considered as congruent. And we can congruent the triangles by using different rules. Like if one side of first triangle and one side of other triangle, one side of second triangle and one side of other triangle, third triangle, third, all are equal, then by using side congruency rule, you can make them congruent. One rule is side angle side, one is angle side angle, angle side, RHS. These are the rules for the congruency of triangles. Okay. On the basis of this, let's come upon the exercise. Let's start with the exercise 7.1. Very simple exercise, students. See, in first question, it is given that ABCD is a quadrilateral. Okay, ABCD is a quadrilateral. Like this. Okay, A, B, C, D. It's a quadrilateral, and in this quadrilateral, it is given that AC is equals to AD. Okay, AB bisects angle A, means this equals to this. Then prove that triangle ABC is congruent to triangle ABD. We have to prove this. How we will do? Simply you have to write first of all given, then to prove. What is given to you? That AC equal to AD. This is given. What you have to prove? Triangle ABC congruent to triangle ABD. Then we will go to proof. In proof, what you will do, first of all, to make them congruent, you have to go in these triangles. In triangle ABC and triangle ABD. When you will go in these triangles, first side is given to you that AC equals to AD. And this is also given that angle 1 is equals to angle 2. You can write over here also that this is given. Angle 1 equals to 2. You can write given, both of them, right? And what you can take in both these triangles, AB equal to AB is common. Yes or no? If AB is equals to AB, common you are taking, then you can say that triangle ABC becomes congruent to triangle ABD by using side angle side congruent rule. Next question, what is it is asking about, what about BC and BD? BC can be equal to BD by using CPCT, that means corresponding parts of congruent triangles. Okay. Coming to the next question, what's the question over here? Question is AD and BC are equal perpendiculars to a line segment AB. Okay, this one is a AB line. Okay, on AB, one AD is a perpendicular and one BC. This is also perpendicular, right? Show that CD bisects AB. You have to join CD. You have to show this is equals to this. Bisect karna means this point you are taking O. OB equal to OA. This you have to prove. How we will do? Simply, we will go in these triangles. First of all, you will write given to prove. Okay, I'm doing directly from proof. In proof, first of all, you will go in these triangles. In triangle OAD and triangle OBC. Okay, first thing is What is given? These are 90, 90, no? First is angle A, that means DAO is equals to CBO, each 90 degree. First we have taken as 90 degree. Okay. Next thing is these are equal perpendiculars. This is given to you. AD equal to BC. This is given. And the third thing, you can take vertically opposite angles. Means angle 1 is equals to angle 2. Reason, vertically opposite angles. Therefore, triangle OAD becomes congruent to triangle OBC by using angle side congruent rule. So what about AO and OB? They can be equal by using CPCT. AO equal to OB by using CPCT. Yes, coming to the next question. L and M are two parallel lines. This one is L line, this one is M. Both are parallel to each other, intersected by another pair of parallel lines P and Q. P, Q. Both these are also parallel to each other. Show that triangle A, B, C. This triangle is congruent to triangle CD. This point is D. This you have to prove. Both lines are parallel, no? So you can take this as alternate angle when you will go in these triangles. First one is angle 1 equal to angle 2, alternate interior angles between parallel lines. Angle 3 equal to angle 4, alternate interior angles between parallel lines. AC equal to AC, common. So both triangles will be congruent. That's it. Very simple. Coming to question number 5. What's the question? Line L is bisector of angle A. When angle A is given to you, okay, this is angle A. Line L is going like this. This is a bisector of angle A. Angle A bisector means this half angle, angle 1, is equals to angle 2. Okay. Show that APB congruent to triangle AQB. Yeah, here I am taking B point. The figure is given in the question only. We have to show that this triangle is congruent to this. How we will do? First one is 1 equal to 2. It is given to you. Second is common. These are perpendicular, right? Then this will be 90, 90. Property would be angle, side. So by using angle, side, you can make them congruent. What about BP and BQ? BP and BQ can be equal by using CPCT. Next, question number 7. AB is a line segment, P is the midpoint. D and E are on the same side of AB such that BAD equal to AB. AB is a line segment. Figure is given in the question only. You can see this is the midpoint. Means AP equal to PB given to you, right? And the next is D and E are on the same side of AB. These are D and E. These are the points. Same side of AB. Such that BAD, this angle. And the second one is ABE, this angle. Okay, these both are equal. EPA, this one is point P, this is equals to DBP. Both are equal. It is given to you. These two angles are equal and these two angles are equal. Okay. Now show that DAP, this triangle, is equals to EBP. This we have to prove. So for this, what we will do, students, very simple thing. See, we will make them congruent. To make them congruent, first of all, this angle must be equal to this, right? And AP equal to PB. Second thing, what would be the third thing? For this third thing, I want this complete angle. And for this triangle, I want complete this angle. But angles are this only. So I'm just going to add this angle in both this. I'm taking it as angle 1, this angle 2, angle 3. Angle 2 is equals to 3. It is given to you. So you can add angle 1 both sides. Add angle 1 both sides. Angle 2 plus angle 1. Angle 3 plus angle 1. 2 plus 1 would be this complete angle ABD. 3 plus 1 would be DPE. BPE. This would be equal. So this you can use in congruency of both these triangles. When you will congruent these triangles, no, this would be equal to this would be this, and AP equal to PB. By using angle, side, angle, congruent rule, you can make them congruent, and by CPCT, you can make AD equal to BE equal. That's it. Last question of this exercise, question number 8. In a right triangle ABC, first of all, right angle triangle is given to you. A, B, C. Figure is given in the question only. And right angle at C, this one is 90 degree. Okay. And M is the midpoint of hypotenuse. M is midpoint. It means AM equal to AB. MB. It is given. Okay. Now, C is joined to M. This is joined to M. Okay. And produced to point D. Produced to point D is joined to B. And then again it is joined to B point. Then show that AMC congruent to, AMC means this, congruent to BMD. This shaded region, we have to make it congruent with this. Okay, so this was the question. Now when you have produced D, no, DM equal to MC, it is also given in the question, you can read. Okay, when you want to congruent them, first thing is both are equal, DM equal to MC. Second thing is MB equal to MA, because this was midpoint, no, of hypotenuse. Both are given. CPC, third thing, vertical opposite angle. So both triangles will be congruent by using side angle side congruent rule. If both are congruent by using side angle side congruent rule, so in this triangle and in this triangle, I can make them equal by using CPCT. Angle 1 equals to angle 2. So angle 1 equals to angle 2 by using CPCT. Right? If angle 1 equals to 2, you can say that if alternate interior angles are equal, then lines must be parallel. Right? AC parallels to BD. Reason, alternate interior angles are equal. So lines are parallel, right? If lines are parallel, you know very well that in parallel lines, when there is transversal, co-interior angles will be, sum of co-interior angles is 180 degree. So this complete angle, that is angle ACB, plus this complete angle DBC, 180 degree. Reason, co-interior angles between parallel lines. And this ACB is 90 degree. DBC would also become 90 degree. So second part we have proved that DBC is right angle triangle. So angle B is 90. Therefore triangle DBC is also a right angled triangle. Now you have to congruent these triangles. Bigger one. DBC you have to congruent triangle DBC with triangle ACB. this one. How you will take, first one is BC equals to BC, common. Second one is angle B equal to C, each 90 degree. And third one, what we can take. And the third one is, if triangles are, these two lines are parallel, then it becomes a parallelogram also. Therefore, you can say that DB must be equal to AC. So DB can be equal to AC, you can take. And by using side, angle, side, congruent rule, both would be congruent. So by using CPCT, I'm going to take DC equal to AB. DC equal to AB by using CPCT. Last part is, students, CM is half of AB. Prove it. See, what is CM over here? I'm going to draw it again for you. A, B, C, M, D. We have to prove CM is half of AB. But we know CD is equals to AB, right? By CPCT. It was proved in third part, right? And CD can be written as CM plus MD. And AB you can take as AB only. CM and MD both are equal because it is given in the question only, DM and MC are equal. So at the place of MD I'm taking CM only because both are equal. In bracket you have to write reason that CM equal to MD. It is given. If double of CM is equals to AB, then 2 will be divided. This is CM, double of CM. 2 will go that side, it will be half of AB. Hence proved.